What?
Well, we started talking about how Vecna has all the seasons of Seinfeld on VHS, and then we moved on to Red Dwarf, and Vecna also has all the seasons of Red Dwarf on VHS.
Okay, where did Seinfeld come into this?
Humor. We were discussing humor, and Vector brought up how Seinfeld doesn't have any innuendos in it.
And Haran has never watched Seinfeld, so
Yeah, and,
offered-
then
I've
Vector
missed like
offered
most
to...
of this because I had to restart everything because for some reason my Wi-Fi doesn't like me this week.
Yeah, and
Oof.
Vector then offered to invite Haran over so they could watch Seinfeld on VHS together.
Alright, so where was I?
I invited along for the Seinfeld.
Vince had apologized, and I was offering candy to everybody.
Yes.
Both Zephyr and Vix look down at the candy that is offered and are both very confused.
Jericho will just take his customary Snickers bar.
Like Vix is like holding the candy in her hand, just like what the fuck? What is this?
You eat it.
I'm gonna
It's a
wait for
consumable
Blueberry
product for flavor and nutrition.
Not that much nutrition, but there is a lot of flavor.
I'm so gonna wait
Zephyr
for someone to
said-
ask why Jericho only ever grabs his Snickers.
No, it's
Because you're not you when you're hungry.
I got so many jokes up for that.
the Zephyr actually makes a comment that the people of Stone do not eat. They don't really have a need for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew the other ones didn't eat. I wasn't sure if you were the same or if you guys would potentially like candy.
Vix places her the tip of her tendril onto your shoulder and says, "We do not need to eat. We take energy from the veil."
The what?
Can you even taste?
Wait, do you even bathe?
No,
Of
can you
course I
even
bathe.
taste?
Paint.
Taste.
What is
Can
taste?
you even taste?
What is taste?
Taste!
It is
Oh.
a sense to be able to recognize the flavor of an object. See my tongue? Yeah. It's kind of like, you know how when you touch something, you get a feeling for its structure and its temperature and stuff like that?
As you say that, she just grabs her tongue, curious.
Ah.
Um,
That's
You
it.
had done that.
Ron, you alright?
So, your translation. I'm gonna try and make like a please stop hand motion.
Oh, she lets go as soon as you make that motion.
Alright, yeah. Tongues are sensitive, and I need it to talk. But this is an
Well,
appendage similar to how one would use fingers to feel something, but I use it to be able to better get a sense of the composition of something. Certain materials will have certain flavors. In particular, when you are trying to have something that is required for sustenance, like a food, the flavors of it will allow you to know the nutrition of it or if something is dangerous to eat.
Or even
We've
if you
also,
wanna
though,
eat it
have
in
been
the
able
first
to
place.
improve food to where now it is often used simply for enjoyment beyond just nutrition, where if something tastes good, it is valued because it is enjoyable, much like music or nice clothing or other things which are sensory stimulating in the sensory methods.
The Rock Lady is probably going to ask about clothing now.
She understands clothing thanks to the humans. She does not understand the need for it, but she understands it.
Humans are small, soft, and squishy. Clothing helps
Imagine
them
like
not be so
rock
squishy.
erosion and stuff, but it happens in like a millionth of the time.
A millionth of the time? That means it'd happen even slower.
So Zephyr will move up and Zephyr will actually move up and say, the veil is a interesting thing.
Uh-huh.
We can do with the complicated explanations of it later. For now, it's like, okay, they're
It's how they get food. That's all
Not
anyone
per
needs to know
se,
right now.
more energy.
Energy, food, same thing.
The human kind of moves up and says, "I think it's best if we leave this chamber."
Yeah, I don't want her to try and
Yeah,
rip my throat out
pretty
again.
sure we.
Oh, there goes Soul.
I guess we're soulless now.
Yeah, damn. Just like Vecna.
Yeah, he has work.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it seems our business in here has concluded, so we can continue this.
Ah!
Vecna would much prefer she not try to rip his throat out again.
Understandable.
You get the feeling that she is giving you glares, even though she doesn't really have eyes, as far as you can tell.
Vecna is making a very pointed effort to not look at her. At all.
But you guys eventually do come out of the chamber and out of the door, which you see was very hastily opened and left a massive dent in the wall.
Oh, damn.
It's clear
I wonder if Vector left that dent or Vix did.
I didn't do jack shit. I did not damage the
Okay.
door in the slightest. I used my blink drive. Thank you very much.
your veil breaker.
My veil breaker.
Moving on, what do rock people do for fun?
I don't think they understand the concept of fun.
Well,
How are they supposed to do things for enjoyment?
No, they don't. They're aliens. They don't know
Wait.
what food is.
What's the point of living if you don't find enjoyment in it, though?
Okay, that's the human perspective.
Vix will
I
kind
don't
of
find enjoyment in a lot of
place
the
a
things.
hand on your shoulder, Jericho, which feels oddly heavy, though it does feel like a hand. And you hear a voice in your mind say, "I can be able to show you what we do for entertainment."
Sounds good.
As she will basically pick you up and run away with you.
Is he gonna be alright?
He should be. She's probably going to show him some of their activities.
What sort of activities are those? Because I was kind of cryptic when she left, and my mind is having ideas that I don't want to verbalize.
Well, let's just say if there's a sock on the door, don't enter.
Dear God.
Are they going to do like a rock collection or something like that, please? Hopefully, maybe.
Music,
Mostly
funny
mostly
light
they're
shows.
kind of music and also fighting.
Oh,
They have
He's
a,
gotta
Is he
get
going to get his
turned to
butt
pulp.
kicked by the girl boss of the team?
well, you see, their species is very not really warrior, the more honor bound. They're
didn't really get the sense of that, but okay.
they're more well, not exactly that. They're fighters, but they're not like it's not their whole race's identity.
They like to punch shit, but they're not Klingons.
The fuck's a Klingon?
Pop culture reference. Don't ask. It's from a very old show. I'm a boomer. Don't ask.
The fuck's
Wait,
a
that's
boomer?
with like the Jean-Luc Packard stuff, right?
Jean-Luc Picard.
This man is just even more confused.
This poor bastard.
He has no idea what you guys are talking about.
Lamau, imagine not having an idea. Imagine being
So Jericho,
clueless.
you are carried through this city, or basically this city / stronghold type deal, and you are brought to what looks to be a arena.
Fight.
Boy.
As Vix will take you and sit and will find a place for you to sit that seems comfortable for a human.
Comfortable.
As she will then jump down into the arena.
Oh damn!
And she will then jump down into the arena, and you'll see one of the Rockies actually walk out as well. And
Oh damn!
And you basically watch as they kind of circle each other until Vix goes on all fours and starts rushing.
Oh damn!
And the Rocky also basically tries to dodge. Vix is able to bring one of her tentacles down onto it upon its side, and then digs her claws into the dirt to make like a hard right turn to get behind it. It starts trying to rush onto its back, but the Rocky moves its own tentacles to block her, and will then try to kick her away. With her being caught off guard by the tentacles, she is then kicked away, hitting against the wall.
Well, Jericho's just gonna cheer the Rocky on, like, "Come on, Balboa, you just gotta stay up until the 5th."
What? Why do I feel like that's a Rocky reference?
Because it is. We're trying to be. I don't know.
Oh my god!
How was I able to tell a Rocky reference without ever seeing Rocky?
Lamau.
So, the fight goes on for a few minutes as they are trading blows, until eventually Vix is thrown against the wall, and there is an audible crunch.
Oh shit!
As Vix will then fall onto the floor and will kind of just kind of stay kneeling down. With as soon as the Rocky just kind of like stops and like tries to move up to try to help, there you see a team of humans move in and like help her up. Say, High Elder, you need to stop doing this. Before carrying her off to parts unknown.
Oh. Man.
Do you attempt to follow?
Probably.
All right. You hop down to the arena and fall behind the humans that are carrying the High Elder, who are obviously very much struggling to carry this rock woman.
She big.
Yeah, she's roughly like 6'3".
Hefty.
And she is also just like heavy, so
yeah.
And you eventually as you follow them, they go into the streets, and eventually you find that they take her to a People of Stone Fixer Clinic. That is literally the name imprinted on the doorway.
Fixer Clinic.
And inside, you see a mixture of People of Stone and humans working on People of Stone.
Oh my god. BB.
Yeah?
BB.
Yeah?
The anachronistic.
Acronym.
Acronym. The acronym of People of Stone is POS.
Yeah?
POS also stands for piece of shit. So you've got POS Fixer Clinic. Piece of shit Fixer Clinic. Piece of shit Regiment. Piece of shit Arena. Piece of shit musicians.
I did not realize this. I did not realize
You're
this.
stuck with it now.
I did not realize it. I did not ever think of this.
Don't worry about it.
That
You're
is
fine.
that is most likely
You're
very
stuck with
clear.
it now.
Please don't bully me over this.
I'm not. You're fine.
But
It'll just cause Vector to snicker sometimes.
As you are as Jericho, you see as she is brought in that she is put upon a table and you watch as a human with what you can guess is probably a laser scalpel cuts off starts cutting out the stone, and eventually finds where the crystal is fractured. and it is a long fracture going along her body.
Ooh, that does not look good.
The doctor just kind of looks at it, just like, oh, fuck. What did she do this time? She found the arena. The guy just looks over, you're like, who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you?
I'm a fucking doctor!
I'm the fucking doc. Who the fuck are you?
Whatever. Just we need some mineral oil.
Mineral oil?
And
Motherfucker, what?
As one of the nurses in the clinic will hand him a vial of mineral oil and will start to drip that into the crack with wisps of smoke starting to come off the crystal as the crack starts to fade.
Well, that's good.
But her crystal still seems a bit dimmer than it should be. And as the doctor sees this, he said, "Get me." Hold on, I have this. There was something I have. Hold on, I came up with it. I forgot to write it down. Fuck.
Lamau.
He says, get me the veil.
Veil pump?
No,
veil charger?
There was a term I came up with it. I came up with it yesterday, and I can't remember it now. Fuck.
Veil feeder?
Rock sealant?
Describe the device.
It's like a the MRI, the fucking paddles.
Defibrillator.
Yeah, it's like a defibrillator, but there's a term I came up with it.
The encrystallinator?
I think it's like VPR.
VPR.
Yeah. Give me the VPR!
Veil. Veil power resuscitator?
Yeah.
There you go. VPR.
Give me the VPR! And you watch as this machine that looks weirdly arcane is brought out. The man will then start to start to attach different diodes to her, and will turn on onto the VPR. And you watch as the light in the room kind of flickers as it's turned on, but then stabilizes. And you watch as color starts to return to the crystal with ease.
That thing must suck a lot of juice.
Like, man, plenty of games of operation, but I ain't never done that before.
Yeah. That's a lot of juice.
And eventually, he will detach her and will start to replace the stone. With him kind of giving Vix a lecture about not going to the arena. That she's very out of experience at this point.
Oh, damn. Hey, Jericho.
I know you.
Sounds like you could I don't know if I should suggest that.
I know that you want to go back into the arena fighting again, but you are in no position to be able to do that. You have your people to lead. As he finishes patching her up and will let her leave.
Jericho, you want a rock wife? I mean, you could probably help her train.
Don't fancy
Oh
taking
god,
a
my
sledgehammer to
tinnitus is kicking in. It made that silence so awful.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to
Oh.
think like, oh god.
Oh god.
Apologies about that.
Yeah, it's fine. Just tinnitus.
Not even once.
Tinnitus. Not even once. Unfortunately, not for me. Yes. What were you saying, Jericho?
particularly fancy taking a sledgehammer to my guts.
I mean, you could build something to help her train. Or, you know, wear one of those dog catcher uniforms. Bear survival suits. What are those things? Are they
Don't know, but I'm
canine
just supposed to
training?
fight back with one of those.
Very skillfully.
Very carefully.
Very skillfully, yes.
So eventually Vix does take you back to the hall where the rest of the party has been talking with the human commander as he is giving you guys the download on the situation on the planet. Basically, it's not looking good. Even with the reinforcements of the lost colony, it is still bleak.
What about with our reinforcements?
With your reinforcements, he definitely believes that the tide can be turned. With the Ravager forces in orbit actually being pushed back quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
Mostly thanks to Heaven's Gate during combat, switching from long range to close range mode.
Yes. That thing can be terrifying, especially considering Hellfire weapons can outrange pretty much everything the Ravagers have. At least I believe it can?
And he gives the party a map.
Uh-huh.
As he explains that you guys are currently in Corehold.
Cordhold, okay.
Yes. He explains
yes.
that the Cord
Shitty
is...
MS Paint maps.
Yes, I did my best.
Alright, so we're here in Cordhold.
Yep.
This is where we are.
Indeed.
So I'm guessing we landed at the main line?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the main defensive line.
Which you guys have pushed back the Ravager advance.
Yes, we have held it rather nicely.
He explains that this is the current best map they have of the area. As right now, this is the primary landmass that the people still inhabited.
Cool. So
Lines incredibly porous enter in force.
Lines incredibly porous enter in force? What?
It's an old Guardsman Party reference.
Ah. Got it.
It's been too long that I don't remember the reference.
I've never read all Guardsman Party. So
It was
You should.
Rupert's second investigation. No, not Rupert's second investigation. When the Rupert was an Inquisitor. If that jogs your memory, Haran.
Sadly, no. It has been years.
I still listen to the Old Guardsman Party. It's a really good thing just to have on at work.
Oh, you listen? I just remember reading it.
Oh, I listen because I have ADHD and severe dyslexia.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that there was an audio version of it.
There's some fan-made audio versions of it.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go back and clip that entire thing with Haran and Vector because that was funny as hell.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I don't mind. That was actually hilarious.
Fucking hilarious. I loved that. Poor Vector.
as he explains that the cord is what Vecna entered.
Okay. That.
And explains that that is the only access point to the planet's core and the First.
Mm.
Basically explaining that the First are basically real gods to these people. They are seen as gods. They are real of their own kind before.
Hmm.
But they apparently sacrifice themselves in order to keep the planet alive. And kind of points to the sickly looking tree and says, that tree has been healing ever since we got here. And, well, one thing we believe is that that's this world's tree of life. He kind of holds up air quotes.
What?
It's an old belief that we have. We don't really know for sure. But since
Also,
we
who
got...
the fuck was panting?
I don't know.
Kim?
That might have been me. Sometimes my microphone is too close to my nose, and then when I'm breathing in and out, it gets heard.
Oh, okay.
It just sounded very heavy.
Yeah, it sounded like panting.
I have intense noses.
I have
course.
intense noses, okay.
Okay, got it.
And he explains that right now, this is the best map they have of the area.
Right.
But basically, I will be filling this out more as you guys explore the world.
Cool.
But for now, that will actually be it for today.
Okay, well.
I
Things
hope
to
Well,
do.
just to find out that the rock people do, in fact, have fun with the 3 Fs. Except
Excuse
not the
me?
last 2.
What are the 3 Fs?
Fighting, fucking, and feasting!
Fighting, feasting, fucking.
Okay.
Fighting, feasting, and my lawyer has advised me to not continue this joke.
Fighting, feasting, and mating. Or I suppose you could use fornicating.
One
Anyways.
thing, but yeah, I will be ending it there. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this so far.
Yes.
I did.
This was very fun.
This was
I
hilarious.
hope you
This
enjoyed.
was hilarious.
I hope you enjoyed how I described the. So with the people of Stone, the primary, as I like to call them, aka the standard version, which
The
is
normals.
the humanoid version.
Yes.
They typically walk on 2 legs, but whenever they want to run anywhere, they go on all 4s.
Elixir ass bitch.
Basically, yeah. They basically just go full on, just go full on. All right, time to run, and they can schmove.
Skitter.
They can schmove, as it's very clearly demonstrated.
Yes, very much so.
Vector terrified, screaming as he's being chased by Vix.
Vecna, terrified, screaming. Vex, determined, schmoving.
Hold on, I need to find a T-posing meme and edit that.
God. Oh no.
That'd actually be so perfect. Hold on.
That would be fucking perfect. Holy shit.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's fucking Vecna running down. It's the T-posing running down the hallway meme. Vecna's fearing for his life. Vix just determined schmoving. Oh.
Here it is. I found it.
Oh my god.
The fact that it's so blurry adds to it.
Yes. Yes. I can fucking edit this.
Do it.
I will begin making the meme.
I need this. This is too great an opportunity to pass up.
Ooh, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Me screeching, actually T-post charging at the show dominance, the demons of my hallway.
Alrighty.
I love this meme. This meme is such an old one, but it's a classic.
Yeah.
Seriously, that old already?
It's an old ass meme.
Yep.
Like, hold on, let me go find the original. Yeah, I'm going to know your meme. It is originally from Floating Boy chasing Running Boy, also known as Floating Guy Chasing Running Guy. Origin was made. Meme was 2018. It feels older. Why does this meme feel older?
Because it was before the pandemic, which feels, like an
Everything
eternity
from
ago.
then
Time
feels
by a
old.
disproportionate amount.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Apparently, the earliest known version of this thing is from Reddit in April
Wow.
5th. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream there for everyone. I hope y'all have
Alright,
enjoyed.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I can be able to get more into the People Stones culture. Just, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot with Vector
Yeah.
basically breaking into a holy site.
I mean,